Hi, intuitive friends. My apologies. This is the part two of Scorpio, and then we're going to continue on to Cancer and then Pisces. My apologies on that. I have no idea what happened, but my apologies on that. Let me make sure that you guys can hear me. All right, that's going great. All right, awesome. So, for those of you who are just joining, if you clicked on this and you're seeing that this is part two, you need to go back to part one. And what I've done is down below in the description box, I did place the link to part one. So stemming from part one, another thing that I was getting here is that some of you are, like I said, walking away from either a person that you are currently speaking to within the mid-April, mid-May. Okay, so there could be, a friend, a situation, a circumstance, or event, whatever. You could be talking to someone here. You're leaving that behind and you're looking in a new direction. Now, like I said in part one, Three of Wands is looking at the Two of Cups. Okay, so look at that. There's the Two of Cups with the Three of Swords. Like for some of you, like I said, this is looking as if it could have been a connection from the past or recent past that you are contemplating on making a move towards, or at least just looking to see, is this the direction that I really want to go in? Okay, so let's continue to expand on this reading and find out what else you need to know here in regards to your mid-April through mid-May. Alrighty, and you have here love call. I mean, look, for some of you, you may be meeting someone new. Others of you, you may be contemplating on connecting or reconnecting here with someone that you have had a connection with in some way, shape, or form. Like I said at the top of the reading with the Queen of Wands, if it is a person from the past or recent past, it may be someone who is very intuitive, someone who's charismatic, who has this energetic energy or an aura around them. Now, if this is you, if you are the Queen of Wands, meaning that you are embracing this energy, you're going to be embracing this energy, walking away from either strategies that you've used in your love life that no longer work. You're moving in a new direction. You're waiting for the right opportunity in order for you to connect or reconnect with someone here in connection with that Two of Cups energy. Okay, so again, this is validation confirmation here in that regard. You also have here Cupid's arrow, and it's all about faith. Love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. Some of you may surprisingly ask someone for an invitation, or someone may surprisingly ask you out for a connection, like to go out, to have a date. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through here, Scorpio, for you in regards to mid-April through mid-May. Just giving you a reminder here that this Venus in Aries will be creating a lot of energy. So you see all this fire around or coming out in your reading. I mean, you are in a way, Scorpio, known as the fire water sign. Okay, so that means there's this energy here that may be ignited or reignited within you once this Venus goes into Aries. Okay, you're the fiery water sign, so to speak. That being said, it may propel you to make moves that you've been contemplating about, that you've been thinking, that you've been kind of weighing yes or no, but you may be going in that direction. Like I said, for some of you here, it may be a connection here, Two of Cups with the Three of Swords, okay? Maybe a connection here from the past or recent past that may have felt at one point in time that was very fulfilling. You may be visiting or revisiting, or that person may be visiting or revisiting that idea or that emotion. Okay, so ignited passion through that Venus in Aries, or reignited passion if this is something that may have already happened, and swirling right back into your energy field. Okay. You have here faith and hope. And yeah, sure enough, I mean, listen, I said that. Wait, I'll show you now. It wasn't this one. It was this one. Yep, there it is. Okay. So here it says, have faith. And again, you're getting a card talking about having faith and having hope. And what I'm getting here for you, Scorpio, is that there is going to be a firm choice. Look at that. A firm choice that you will be making. Okay. Especially if there is someone currently right now that you're getting to know, and it may not be feeling as it felt, or it may not be as passionate as it was, or there's something here about you drifting away, leaving that behind. For others of you, you're going to have to make a firm choice here. Like I said at the top of the reading, maybe reconsidering this person from the past or recent past, this Queen of Wands energy. And again, like I said before, Queen has nothing to do with gender. It's about energy. There's a sense here of, like it says here, peaceful wanting and divine guidance. There may be a shift that is coming in your direction in your love life. It will be centered around a choice that you will need either to make or a choice that you need to finalize. Like you're finally going in the new direction here with this Wands energy. Now, Wands energy is not just rushing in. It's finding the right opportunity in order to connect once again, or connect with the opportunity of moving in that direction. Okay, so this is all based on how this message may resonate for you. For some of you, you're going to be in that energy of making bold moves, making choices, moving in a new direction, and waiting for the right opportunity or time to jump into a new connection. For others of you, this may be connected to someone in the past or recent past, a person that you've been either thinking about. Okay, they've been thinking about you, you've been thinking about them. This could be you reaching out to them, or maybe that past person reaching out to you. It could go either way, vice versa. Okay, however this may resonate, there is a sense of you waiting patiently in order to either make that move or to make that decision of emotionally disengaging, either from a person you are currently speaking or in a connection with in some way, shape, or form, or in a friendship. Okay, an emotional connection here. You emotionally disengaging from that experience and actually moving in a trajectory of just waiting for the right opportunity to jump in another with another person or in another situation, circumstance, or event connected to someone that you feel passionate for. Okay. Venus in Aries, it's about authenticity as well. It's about you being able to express more proactively the needs, the desires, the kind of like what you've been storing in your heart, or you've been storing in your soul, and that kind of like finally coming out and saying, you know what, I've got to do this. I've got to do this. I've just had to take that opportunity and really hold that, hold the bull by the horns and just go for it. It's that energy of like, I'm going to go towards whatever brings my soul, my intuitive energy, pleasure, peace, and calm. Okay. Or passion, drive, motivation. Okay. So it could go either way. I feel here that the peaceful part is about you waiting for the right time, that peaceful waiting, that not rushing it, but rather allowing yourself to open up to this opportunity that may come, and guess what? Through divine guidance. You may have like nothing to do with it other than, just be prepared. And then once you see that opportunity, jump on that opportunity, because it's coming across as the universe kind of way, in a way, sending this either second chance your way again, or allowing you to jump into a different energy when it comes to your love life. Let's see what came out here for you. Look at this. You have the thinking person. It's coming right underneath that Three of Wands. Again, whatever this may be about, Scorpio, you're not going to rush into it. Okay. So I don't feel rush energy. I feel calculated, observing, assessing, taking the action to, yes, walk away, but walking away and moving into a space or an energy where you are more focused on that passion, on that desire, and moving in a trajectory here where, whether this is someone that you've been thinking about, whether this could be someone that could be sending you a message, or you can be sending them a message. But there is something here having to do with a love call, a text, or some type of communication that may allow you here to move from that peaceful waiting into this action after considering or reconsidering how, or the manner in which you're going to be moving in that, path, or in that, path, your trajectory. Okay. All right. So let's take a look here. What mindset you need to have here, Scorpio, in order for you to maximize these beautiful opportunities that mid-April through mid-May may have for you, especially with or when Venus goes into Aries during Taurus season. Okay. You have here, I am powerful. And this power could be the power of you making a decision, the power of you making a firm choice, the power of you emotionally disengaging from either a frame of mind, a perspective, the manner in which you continue to have been doing something in your love life and moving it in a new direction, the power of you waiting patiently for the right opportunity, or the power of you thinking about something through and allowing yourself to embrace this Queen of Wands energy, and that Queen of Wands energy being you, and acting upon an intuition or your inner guidance that may be moving you here towards a divine path or a divine guidance here for you in the month of mid-April through mid-May. Scorpio, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Cancer. And of course, after Cancer, we're going to have Pisces. And then that's when we're going to end the second part of this reading. But for those of you who are tuning in and saying hi and giving me a thumbs up, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. My apologies that I had to do this reading into two parts, because that was not the initial, that was not the initial focus here. But, we ride and we roll with the punches. Okay, so here we go. All right. So up next, we have Cancer. Now, all these cards want to go in every different direction. All right. So, Scorpio, we're done with you. And now we are focusing on Cancer. All right. Hi, Cancer, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Cancer may show up on your astrological natal chart, or in houses that focus on love, relationships, and connections, such as your seventh house, I want to say this so fast, but it is all right, seventh house or fifth house, or for others of you where your placement may be in your Venus or in your Juno, then these messages are for you. Okay, Cancer. Now, that being said, just letting you know here that these messages are for mid-April through mid-May. And on I want to say April 30th, Venus is going to enter Aries. So it's moving out of a water sign, which is a very different energy, Venus in Pisces, and it's going to go into Venus in Aries, which is a fiery, energetic, bold type of energy. By the way, that energy is going to be felt collectively because this Venus in Aries, once that happens on April 30th and moving forward, everyone is going to be experiencing that. However, it may influence everyone, but it may show up in a various type of ways. Okay. So let's take a look here, Cancer, how your love life, what you need to know about your love life and how that these energies may be showing up for you. By the way, the Venus in Aries happening on April 30th is going to be happening at the same time Taurus is going to be Taurus season. So as you know, Venus is and rules and influences Taurus. Okay, it rules Taurus. It also rules Libra as well. But because it's going to be Taurus season, again, that's another added influence and bonus here in regards to the energy. So let's see how these energies may potentially impact your love life. You have the Eight of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Three of Pentacles with Eight of Wands. Moving past something here is how this is coming across. Well, not only moving past something here, Cancer, but you may be emotionally disengaging from a storyline, a perspective. I want to say Scorpio just had this card as well come up in their reading. So maybe there is here some type of placements here that may correlate here as well. But you have here the Eight of Cups, and it's coming across as you emotionally disengaging or leaving behind your routine, the manner in which you have always done what you've always done in regards to your love life. In your love life. Okay, so it's this energy of you leaving that idea behind, leaving that routine, doing what you've always done emotionally and disengaging from that. This could also be talking about you emotionally disengaging from memories of the past as well. Again, whether this water here is representing people, whether or someone, people or a person from the past or recent past, or whether this water here, this murky water with fire on top with this bowl, is representing the manner in which you have always done something. Okay, because I'm getting you may have always done something in a specific way emotionally, and it may not have been yielding rewards. It may not have been yielding the type of movement that you want to see in regards to your love life. So I feel that here there's a sense of you departing, leaving behind, emotionally disengaging, either A, from memories from the past, or manner in which you used to do certain things here in the past in regards to your love life. Now, with the Six of Cups, for the most part, yes, we I would say we as tarot readers take the Six of Cups as person from the past and experience from the past. That could be the case for some of you here, as I mentioned here with this Eight of Cups energy. But for others of you, I'm getting that there is this sense of emotions having to do with your love life. It's as if when you were younger or once upon a time in your childhood time or in your teen time or in your college time and wherever you may be in your lifetime in regards to love. But there's this flashback of thinking back about your ideals, about the fundamentals, maybe even the way you visualized love in a dreamy way. And this is talking about you kind of looking at those values and looking back at that vision or that perspective that you had about love and kind of connecting with the passion of it again. Okay, it's as if there's this kind of jaded energy due to whatever may have happened in your past or recent past. And in this month coming in of mid-April through mid-May, you realizing, well, you don't have to throw everything away. You don't have to give up on everything. Maybe there's something here that needs to be thought again, taken a look again, and maybe even amended or worked on here. Okay. For others of you, I'm getting here that there could be a person that you currently may be speaking with, knowing. Could be someone from your social circle, could be someone that you've known for a while, could be a friend, especially here with the Three of Pentacles. It could be someone that you've known that may be recycling back in your direction, or you may be focusing on, well, I wonder how this person may be doing, or I wonder how that connection could be with this person. Okay. It could be someone that you are or that you've known. Okay, it doesn't have to be an ex, but it could be this energy I'm getting, because I'm getting a casual energy. I'm not getting someone that you connected with, that you were with, you had a relationship. I'm getting more like a casual energy. So this, for some of you, is this energy of you meeting someone in a very natural setting. It could be in a work environment. It could be on your way to work. It could be even a friend of a friend as well, or some type of event, okay, where you're going with other people, and while you're there with other people, you meet someone new that you connect with, or someone new connects with you. Okay, so I'm feeling this casual energy surrounding this mid-April through mid-May love life energy here. Okay, so again, it could be someone that you get to know. It also could be someone that you get to know on a very just friendly, just like, you're not expecting it, and this person connects with your ideals, your values, or your belief system from when you were younger. Somewhere you're saying to yourself, you know what, if I ever date someone, I want to date someone who's like this, and this. Okay, and I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about values. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through here for you, Cancer, and then we're going to take a look here at your mindset at the end of the reading. Okay, here you go. The snake. Be careful that it's not someone from the past or recent past trying to crawl their way back into your energy fields. Look at that. You have clock. There's something here about you needing to heal. Okay, so needing to heal from a person who may have been a little bit devious, a person who may have deceived you, could be even a person who may have had a three-party situation. I feel that some of you are walking away from remember that I talked about this muddy energy here, this muddy water. It could be a person or a tool or a tactic or just the manner in which some pattern that wasn't really good. And this is saying you're letting go of the pattern. You're letting go of a person. You're letting go maybe a person in the past as well. You could be letting go of this energy that, somehow residually has been around you. Okay, so there's this energy here with Venus in Aries where you will move, take a bold step forward, especially because Aries is that fire energy. It's that yang energy. It's that bold move that you're going to make in moving in a whole different direction when it comes to anything that was unhealthy that you were entertaining in the past or recent past, or may have been doing a pattern of behavior or a strategy or a technique that you've been like, okay, I'm going to do it this way. You're seeing that it's not paying off. It's not yielding the rewards in your love life. So you're letting go of the person, the tool, the resource, or that pattern here in some way, shape, or form. Okay, let's take a look at what else is coming through in regards to your energy here. And you have here soul whispers. Okay, eternal state, natural therapy, finding spiritual release. Okay. And there you have it. Your soul, your heart may be pulling you in a direction to, like I said, either a person that you may have known casually as you were growing up, or this could be the value system, your ideals that you once upon a time had, even if they may have seemed a little dreamy, even if they may have seemed like, oh, that's never going to happen. That was just me younger thinking that love was in this way, shape, or form. This is saying you may go back to that feeling and that energy, and that feeling and that energy may allow you to reconnect with the possibility of having faith that this can actually happen. Okay, that there is a possibility for that. Okay. That being said, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you here, Cancer. And then we're going to take a look at what mindset you need to have in order to maximize your blessings. All right, let's find out what else is coming through. Now, interesting, because this is saying finding spiritual release. Okay, I'm also getting like you believing that those things that you once upon a time set for yourself in regards to your love life can happen. You just need to believe. You need to restore your faith, so to speak. And there you go, goddess of the moon. Your intuition is guiding you. Your soul is guiding you to believe once again in the power of love, to believe once again in the power of partnership. However, that partnership may show up. It may not show up in the way that you may have been thinking, but it may show up in a way that it's more beneficial and more with a person who, and when I say beneficial, because there's this energy here of a person who values someone who puts in the work in a connection, someone who is open to either your intuitive energy or that you intuitively feel that there is a connection here with this person, or you working in a team with your higher self. Okay, I'm also feeling here with this Three of Pentacles, maybe these people that are here are not in the 3D world, although Pentacles energy is about the reality, it's about the earthly plane. But because the moon, the goddess of the moon, did show up with the Three of Pentacles underneath, this may be talking about your the ethereal realm, your guides, your spiritual connection, the fact that they're going to be working with you in order for you to move things forward in regards to your love life. All right, Cancer, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. And then I'm going to jump into Pisces reading, and then we're going to be done for the day. All right, let's take a look at what's coming in for you. It says, I am empowered to take on any challenge. Okay, you're going to be empowered. You're empowering yourself in the month of mid-April through mid-May, okay, focusing on what is stirring your spidey senses. What is it that you're intuitively guided to move towards? And that, again, may be some values, ideals, or belief systems that your spiritual guides may be helping you with in regards to you fine-tuning. And again, this is saying here, natural therapy and finding spiritual release is as if you are leaning into that ethereal realm. You're leaning in to your intuitive abilities. You're leaning in to that intangible sense of intuition and inner guidance. And that's going to give you this sense of empowerment and even enlightening you on what opportunity may be coming up. Okay, you may view it as a challenge, but it may be something that's just may feel a little bit different because your strategies are going to be different. Okay, so I feel that this is like a new strategy or a new way of you moving towards or looking at or allowing yourself to open up to your love life using a lot more of your intuition and your higher self or your ethereal guides. I hope these messages have been insightful here, Cancer. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe so that I know that you are enjoying these channeled messages. Up next, we have Pisces. Pisces, you are up next, and we're going to take a look at what's coming in for Pisces. All right. I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. Let's take a look at what's in store for you, Pisces. Hi, Pisces, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Pisces may show up on your astrological natal chart, or in houses that focus on love, connections, and partnerships, which would be your 7th house or your 5th house, as well as other placements on your astrological natal chart, such as your Venus, your Juno, and where am I? 7th, 5th, Venus, Juno. Yeah, that's pretty much about right. Okay, so those would be the placements there when you're thinking about love or focusing on love, about love. You have the Ace of Cups that just popped out of the deck here. I want to remind you that Venus will be in Aries at the end of April. Okay, that's going to happen on April 30th, and of course that will be happening or occurring during Taurus season. So that may also provide some sense of impact here, or may influence your love life. Pisces, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. You have the 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles as well. You have 2 cards coming up here with the Ace of Cups. For some of you, there is this kind of energy of restarting something new with someone that you may have known from the past, in the past or recent past, because you have this Ace of Cups energy and the 6 of Cups energy. Okay, so you have a lot of water and a lot of earth as well. So this person may be coming in to your energy field who was either a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or they may be an earth element, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or other placements on their astrological natal chart, 7th house, 5th house, Juno, Venus. Okay, so it could be that. I'm also getting here, if it's not a person, a blast from the past that may be coming back up, or a person that you were casual with or friends with or have a history of just knowing, or may have known but are getting to know again. Okay, because it could be just a renewed energy, because remember, this Venus in Aries is a collective energy, and that means collectively, when Venus is in Aries, there's a lot of fire, there's a lot of spark, there's a lot of kind of like, I want to make that move, I want, there's reignited passion as well. So there's this sense here of being more proactive, because that Venus is going to be in Aries. So there may be someone here who you may have known from the past or recent past and may have this proactive energy towards you, or Pisces, you having this proactive energy towards someone else. Okay. Now, if the 6 of Cups is not a person from the past or someone that you've had a shared history with, this 6 of Cups could be nostalgic memories of what you thought or felt when you were younger, the kind of the illusion of love that you may have felt once upon a time. Okay. Now, for some of you, you may meet someone brand new. This is not connected to anything in the past. This is a brand new person, because the Ace of Cups is brand new energy. So a brand new person that may spark this old type of love in your soul. So again, it's a new person that triggers, or that triggers usually has such a negative connotation, but that rises this energy from within you that you may have felt back when you were younger. So maybe the butterflies in the stomach, maybe getting nervous, and you're saying to yourself, I normally don't get like this. Or when I used to get like this, I was a whole lot younger in my dating scene. And why am I feeling this way now? And some of you may have that opportunity that you may meet someone, or someone may meet you. You may bump into someone may bump into you, where this energy of those butterflies in the stomach, this sense of you feeling, like a young person again, in regards to love, in regards to your love life. Okay. I'm also getting here with this Ace of Cups, this energy of maturity. There's something here, Pisces, that you've matured, you've grown, you now see things a little bit different, or a whole lot different than you did when you were younger, and more open to possibilities. Okay. And what I mean by that is that maybe there was a very kind of carefree type of energy when you were younger, versus where you may be now, due to the landscape of the dating scene right now. Okay. So there's a level of maturity and of wisdom that you've come up and realize, or will be coming up and will be realizing here in the month of mid-April all the way through mid-May. And so this new way of looking at something, this emotional growth, this emotional intelligence, coupled with linking itself with your intuition. There could be someone here that you may be bumping into. There could be a brand new opportunity. Ace of Cups is a brand new opportunity in love. You may be meeting someone. Okay. So yes, there's a possibility here of a new connection for you mid-April through mid-May. All right. Now you have the Eight of Pentacles energy. And again, focusing on the possibility of a new start, of feeling revived, re-energized, especially with that Venus in Aries, feeling that spark in your heart, feeling that pep in your step, you allowing yourself to be bold and be proactive. Some of you are just going to see that person that you're interested in, and you're going to make that move, because again, there's something here about you learning from your past mistakes and saying to yourself, you know what, I'm not going to wait for someone to make the move towards me. I'm going to make an initial casual move, and I'm going to do it cautiously with the Knight of Pentacles, but I'm going to be consistent and really going towards what I feel sparks this energy within me. Okay, is what I'm feeling. This Eight of Pentacles energy, you're really going to start focusing on that and starting to put your efforts. You're going to be consistent. Pentacles energy. I'm sorry. It's been a very long live. Okay, so my apologies, because this is a part 2. So I think I'm going straight into maybe the 3rd hour and change of channeling messages. So I'm like tripping over my words. Even though I'm not tired, I am tripping over my words. So my apologies. But Pentacles energy is slow moving. It's moving in a direction because it feels that something has foundation, that something is grounded, that the core of it is stable. Okay. And that is what this Eight of Pentacles is saying. It's saying, well, you know what? I'm going to keep investing either on people that invest in me. I'm going to keep investing in my love life, because I truly believe in love. I believe there is the possibility of meeting someone out there that is aligned to my ideals with the Six of Cups, to my family values, to what I truly believe. And for others of you, you're going to put in the time, the dedication, and the effort into a new blossoming friendship or a new blossoming relationship. Okay. Knight of Pentacles energy, you're going to be consistent around this time, and you're going to move towards whatever this opportunity may be, or whatever new perspective you have in love, and you're going to move forward cautiously, patiently, with a sense of dedication and with a sense of consistency. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles doesn't do anything in a rush. Okay, it does it slowly, but with intention. There's an intention behind it. Okay, so that may be a new way of you looking or moving towards your love life, or maybe even moving towards this new connection or friendship that may be coming up for you during that time. Let's see what else is coming through for you, Pisces. And we have here the mask, okay? Hiding true feelings. There may be someone here around your energy field who has been watching you for quite some time, who you may have known for quite some time, that's known you. Maybe you guys are just friends. Maybe you are the secret admirer, or maybe that other person is your secret admirer. Okay, maybe you like someone in secret, or someone likes you in secret. That may be coming up. Or there's emotions that are secretly kept here, okay, in the back burner. But I'm going to tell you something. If this is something that you truly feel and the person aligns with your energy, this is the time to not hide your feelings, but move towards it. Like this Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, the moving towards it doesn't have to be abrupt. It doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be over the top, but it does need to be consistent. So if you know, or you're throwing hints out there, like the Eight of Pentacles is saying, listen, keep moving in the direction, especially if you like someone, keep trying to see, is this person truly interested in you as well? Or are you truly interested in the person that may be interested in you? So there's something here about developing something slowly. All right. And with this Venus in Aries, it's a good time for you to just keep that idea in the back of your in your mind, because that fire with that Venus may create a sense of impatience and may create a sense of impulsivity, of feeling like you're being swept or swooped off your feet. You're being swept off your feet here because you're going with the emotion of something. So this is saying, this is okay. You could be, you could have these feelings, but make sure that number one, it's mutual, and make sure that you're doing it cautiously as well. Okay. That being said, let's see what else is coming through for you, Pisces. And you have shadow wholeness. Okay. Shadow wholeness is about meeting people or being in a position or being in an energy where you are accepting yourself completely. You accept your glows, you accept your grows, you are feeling good in your own skin. You're able to talk about the things that you do very well and the things that you are still developing and working on. There's a sense here of just you embracing all of you as you're working your way. Okay, with consistency, you may be working on yourself as well. Eight of Pentacles energy. There's something that you're working on and you're creating a mastery about. Okay, you're really chipping the old to show something new here. And that could be just you working on yourself. There's also here about being able to accept someone's flaws, just like you may want someone to accept your flaws. Just, again, being mindful that it's not toxic or narcissistic or gaslighting or something like that, because that's what's coming through here. It says pretending and delusion, gaslighting and gaslighting or gaslight and personality. So making sure that if you are embracing someone, you embrace their flaws as well as their glows, just like you want someone to embrace your glows and your grows. However, keeping in mind, and I feel that that's the reason why these two pentacles energies are here. They're saying move cautiously into getting to know someone who you may feel a very deep sense of an emotional connection. So move slowly, because you may unmask something here about them that had you not gone slowly, you would have made another mistake or something like that. You may have been caught yourself. You're getting caught up in something that you didn't need to be caught up in, right? I'm also getting that this is you as well. So if it's not someone else, for others of you, this could be you. You're unmasking, you're healing. Remember, I talked about the emotional intelligence and that emotional maturity. Some of you are outgrowing old patterns of behavior or self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, or outgrowing attracting people with these traits. Okay, so you're letting that go. All right. Last but not least, let's see what else is coming through for you. All right, and what else we have here? Look, person holding the heart. Yeah, there is definitely this energy of new love coming in your direction, or a new perspective of viewing love, or you working on yourself, so you are getting yourself prepared for the opportunity to meet someone along the way, as you are working on yourself, as you are emotionally maturing, having the emotional intelligence to attract healthy people, rather than people who have the tendencies to have these type of traits here with this mask. Last but not least, let's take a look at your mindset. What mindset you need to have, or what mindset you should have, in order to enhance or maximize these beautiful blessings. And guess what? They just popped out of the deck. So let's see what came out. One of the things that I was mentioning here at the top of the reading is exactly what's coming out here. And this being, my challenges help me grow. So everything that you've gone through in your love life until this point is not something that's happened to you. It's something that's happened for you, even if it's been difficult to accept or difficult to deal with. There is this realization of you learning and understanding why you may have been gravitating to people with these vibrations over here that we were talking about, the mask, or how you've been attracting or moving towards people that were in this energy, or have been in this energy. And this is talking about you finally saying to yourself, you know what? I accept my glows and I accept my grows. I accept that I have had challenges, and I understand that those challenges and those moments were maybe things I should have just left earlier, or moved or pivoted, and I didn't. I've learned from that experience. And here, mid-April through mid-May, may be an opportunity for you to say, hey, you know what? I'm doing something different. I'm going to lead in a different way. I'm still having my options open, my heart open, but I'm going to take my time and really analyze the emotions, that either one or two things that you may be actually feeling by meeting someone around that time frame, mid-April through mid-May, or the new way that you may be approaching love here during that time frame. Last but not least, you have, I release the urge to be self-critical. Again, a lot having to do with this shadow wholeness, embracing your glows and your grows, your strong points, as well as embracing your areas of development, and moving forward with consistency in order for you to heal emotionally, okay, grow, mature, emotionally mature, okay, grow in that sense, have some type of personal growth, and have a new outlook with the Ace of Cups, a new outlook or a new beginning when it comes to your love life. Pisces, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.